Code 40 is paid family medical leave. This is a program that exists now in 5 states.
Do you have a substitute you want us to adopt?
I do have a substitute.
All right, let's get the substitute before us. Do you have a motion on substitute? All right, Keith moves to adopt substitute. Lindsay seconds it. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed? All right, substitute before us.
Okay, what substitute basically does is it says that if you're already providing these benefits to your employees, you don't have to be under the program. What this program does is doesn't cost the budget anything because it sets up a separate fund, much like we have for Social Security or unemployment insurance or any of those funds. It's a 0.2% match, employer-employee match.
Are you saying that the substitute eliminates the budget amendment that's necessary under the impact statement for the introduced bill?
I'm saying that there is no budget amendment for the budget. In other words, there's no budgetary impact of this legislation. There never was.
Right, but the fiscal impact statement says it needs a budget amendment.
The fiscal impact statement says it costs 0 to the Virginia budget. Now, there may be a technical budget
I understand
amendment.
that, but it says budget amendment necessary, yes. A new item would need to be established under the Virginia Employment Commission, see item 8 below. So do you have a budget impact amendment to do what the fiscal impact statement says?
Given that the appropriation is 0 and given that the budget impact on this same bill last year said there was none necessary, I didn't apply for one this year. But again, it costs 0, so they would have to appropriate $0.
So this says VPC anticipates to fully implement this program an additional $14 million and 125 positions will be required annually.
And all of that is under the fund because the fund pays for administration.
So the answer is you don't have a budget amendment to address the concerns raised in the fiscal impact statement.
No, the answer is the fiscal impact statement says there is no budget, there is no 0 cost to the budgetary fix. It says so. In fact, it says clearly that the impact of this bill on general fund revenue is indeterminate. It says so, the second to the last paragraph on page 2 of the budget impact statement. It suggests that there needs to be a new item established under the Virginia Employment Commission.
And do you have a budget amendment to accomplish that?
I do not have a budget amendment because there's no change to the budget. And that's.
I think you're confusing changes to the budget with an expenditure in the budget. You need a budget amendment to do what this says, as the fiscal impact says. It wouldn't be a dollar amount, it's a language program amendment, but it's still a budget amendment. It has to exist before the budget can.
I'd be happy to introduce one on the floor with the budget.
Mr. Chair.
Because it requires no appropriation.
Kelly Key.
I just want to make sure we're clear here because I've been on this committee now for a while and we were here for 3-4 hours today. And this has been done to many other bills that are great on the merits, on substance that I support 100%. But because we have to live by some rules that I don't necessarily agree with, but the rule is that if you don't, as a patron, if you don't put in a budget amendment to deal with the bill that you have in front of you, then it just makes it really hard for us to move forward. Because even if you want to support the measure, you have to send them to appropriations. And if Chairman Jones and others at the Appropriations Committee doesn't see a matching budget, then they're not going to take action on that. And that's just the reality that we're dealt with. I don't make up the rules here. That's just the rules that we're dealing with. So, Mr. Chairman, my advice to the patron is this is a situation where I support you on the merits and we would be happy to work with you. But if there is not a budget amendment that was filed, it just makes it really tough, especially for someone on this side of the aisle. It's very tough for us to help you go forward at this point.
And so is that a motion to lay HB 40 on the table?
No, sir.
All right.
Just so you know, I certainly can put it in next year. I've offered this same bill now for 2 years. They've never required a budget amendment in the last 2 impact statements. This is, I guess, a new regime where they now require budget amendments where there's no budgetary impact.
So your House Bill 999 from 2016 had the exact same budget amendment necessary. Item 127.10 would need to be created since these activities need to be administered separately. Same requirement has been filed each time your bill's been filed with no responsive budget amendment. All right, the chair will entertain a motion to lay House Bill 40 on the table. Moved and seconded. Open the roll. Cast your vote in electronic voting board. We are all really frustrated with these fiscal impact statements, but it's just not a new rule. All right, close the roll. Vote 6-0, lay the bill on the table. Thank you. I think the only.
It's been applied to me in 3 years, but I
Except in 2016.
It was.
All right. I think the